Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Manisha, your Marrow faculty for ENT, and today with us we have Dr. Aditya, who has achieved an amazing score of 222 in the recently held FMGE 2023 exam. So please welcome Dr. Aditya. Congratulations from the entire team of Marrow and from all our viewers. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling ecstatic right now. It is an amazing feeling to get this score
Yes, so he
and
told me
all
that
this.
last year in December, January, he was viewing the toppers interview, and it is his winter interview that all of you are watching right now. Congratulations. Yes, so please walk us through your journey. And before that, please introduce yourself to us. Please let us know you belong to which college, which university.
Hi, hello. I am Dr. Aditya Tikhe. I am from. I did my graduation from the Medical School Foundation. It's in the Philippines, and yeah. So I started my marrow preparation from the second year itself, but in the second year I did my marrow, and then in the third year I in the third year I did my clinical skills with the marrow as well, and then in the fourth year I started doing it again. So
Great. So, did somebody introduce you to Marrow? How did you come to know about Marrow?
it was introduced to me by my friend. His name is Hatim. So he introduced me to Marrow, and yeah, he is itself is a Marrow user.
Did you watch all the videos of Marrow of
Yeah,
all the
I
subjects?
watched all the main videos from the Marrow as well as the revision videos from Marrow. So that was Marrow sixth edition, which I watched.
So, do you think that Marrow is very vast for FMG?
I think Marrow is just okay, if I can say. Yeah, yeah. I've heard a lot about the vastness of the Marrow being for the FMG, but I think it is okay. It is doable, unless if you are starting it early, then it is absolutely doable.
Okay, starting early means like when should students actually start their preparation with Marrow?
Student, I would recommend student to start from their final year and go up to like 1 year and then 6 months of preparation for the revision. So
So
that would be my
yeah, in your final year itself, you could watch all the videos of Marrow of
definitely.
all
I
the
was I
subjects.
was able to watch I was able to watch all the main videos of the Marrow in my
Okay,
final
so wow, great. So how many hours did you watch the videos every day then?
year. I was actually watching. I was taking time from my internship, so I was watching it like for like 6 hours, 7 hours.
Okay, 6 to 7 hours you were watching only the videos, right? So
Hmm.
now that you
Yeah,
watched all the videos, can you please name a few faculties who really inspired you?
definitely. First of all, I am a huge fan of Dr. Rohan Khandelwal
Wow,
as as well as Dr. Sakshi Arora, ma'am, as well as
great,
you, ma'am. Your ENT was absolutely fabulous.
great,
So
great.
ENT was actually my one of my hard subjects, but I think you made it very easy for all the users to study ENT. Like it was so concise as well as so informative in that short amount of time.
Wow, that's so nice. And when you did your videos, did you make your own notes or did you
Definitely, I
buy the manuals?
yes. No, I did not buy the Marrow notes. I was making my own notes. So yeah, that is how I was able to cut short through the main notes and then that include that in my revision note.
Okay, so whatever you were writing down in your own notes, in your own handwriting, do you think
Yeah,
it took you a lot of time or did it benefit you that it gave you more retaining power of what you were listening?
I believe that by writing you get to retain a lot than by just watching. So I was able to retain a lot of the information that I was writing.
So, Dr. Aditya, did you compile everything in these notes itself, your handwritten notes, so that it was easy for revision?
Yeah, definitely. I compiled everything, all the 19 subjects in one note, and I was able to go through everything by like it took me 3 months to do everything, and I did like 5 or 6 revisions.
Wow. So
in that
you
in that.
finished in how much time did you finish everything? Like you were watching the videos. When you watched the
Yeah,
videos, you were making your own notes. And were you doing the
definitely.
MCQs also? Tell us about how
Yeah, I
you
was.
when you
So I
started
was.
with it.
So I took a little bit of time. So starting 15 minutes, and then I gradually increased my time of doing MCQs, and then after my graduation, for that 6 months, I was consistently doing my MCQs. So like 50 MCQs a day. So I was doing the average of 50.
Okay, so like when you were doing your when you finished one topic from the video, you made the
Yeah.
notes also, and then did you make sure that you finished the MCQ custom the modules of those particular topic that they itself?
No. So I used to do it after 2 days. So
Okay.
I have kept it after 2 days so that I would know that what I've retained is up to that mark, and then I would re-revise that particular topic which I have not retained.
So everything you could finish during your internship, all this videos along with the notes, along with the MCQs, you finished during your internships.
Yes,
And after that, how much
I
time
did
did
my
you take
revision.
for revision? Because you told me that you did 5 to 6 revisions. So how much
Yes.
time did
So
that take?
so we started actually in December. I graduated in November. We started in around December, Jan, and then we finished it around at 15 days before our exam. So I was like, yeah. So sixth revision, we finished it before our exam,
So
and
how
I
much
had
time did
partner.
you take the first revision and the subsequent
Yeah.
revisions? Yes, as you told me that we finished it. So we means like you were doing it with someone else also,
Yes.
with your friend.
Definitely.
Yes.
So with my friend, so Hatim and I was doing the revision, but yeah, definitely the first revision took a lot of time uh, because
Approximately.
I had to. Yeah, yeah. So approximately it took me around 15 days to 1 month. It took me around that time to complete my first revision.
So, like, if you could complete your revision of all the subjects in 1 month and that too the first time, what was your source for revision? Did you use the revision modules again, or how did you plan your revision?
So okay, so as I told you before, I took some points from my main videos, and then I compiled it in OneNote. That was my revision video. So I added some things from the main videos to my revision videos, and then I did everything from my revision videos. So revision video notes was the main source for me with that 6 months ka preparation after the graduation.
Okay, so do you think the revision videos are good and they are sufficient for revising along with your notes, or you had to go back to the main videos again and again?
I would think the revision videos are absolutely sufficient for the FMGA exam, and no, I did not have to go back to my main videos after the first time, and yeah, I think it everything got clear afterwards. So I did not go to my main videos again.
So when you were revising the same thing again and again for six
Yeah,
months, like and you did it 6 times. So did you ever feel
yeah.
that now that I have completely, I'm thorough with this thing, let me go to some other source also and revise from there also. Did you do something like that? Did you think of doing
No,
something
no.
like that?
No. I stick to one source only. I think it is very important that you should stick to one source only and not to juggle around. So I did follow that.
So your questions that you did you follow the NEET PG questions or the FMG that we have separate the
So
question bank of
yeah,
FMG?
yeah. So I followed the FMG one. The FMG part is absolutely okay. So I don't think so. You have to do NEET PG part to and go to the FMG exam. I think that is too much. So I would recommend doing the FMG part the MCQ.
So during your revision time, along with the notes and along with the questions, how much were you giving to your questions? Were you doing the questions every day? Were you using the other features of Marrow like custom
Yeah,
modules, like
absolutely. Yeah.
bookmarking, like Pearls?
Yeah. So definitely I was so we together were marking the difficult polls, so which were difficult for both of us or which was difficult for me, and then we revised it again afterwards, like within 1 month of our exam. And I definitely used the custom MCQ solver. So I did it for almost all the subjects, and yeah.
What were the important tags that you used to use your custom modules
So
with?
it was clinical and FMG and sometimes need PG as well. So PYQs, need PG, PYQs were equally important. So I was doing the need PG PYQs. So yeah, so I used that custom marker.
So by the end of your revision, were you very sure that yes, I'm now ready to go for the exam and I'm going to really
I think no, none of us were very sure that that, but we were like prepared enough to we were like confident that we would get 150 plus. So yeah.
so were you giving your GTs? When did you start giving GTs?
So I started giving my GTs like around 4 months, when around like February or March I started, and then I was giving GT of NEET PG as well as the FMG car GT. So I was giving it regularly, and it I consistently scored around 230, 240. So I was like very confident that I would get somewhere around there. I was
Oh,
short
great.
of just 8 marks, by the way.
So did you take part in the marathons also?
Yeah. I took part in the marathon also, the FMG marathon, and I completed it.
Wow, great. Did it help you? Did it give you
Yeah,
a push in your
definitely.
preparation?
So yeah, definitely. So definitely, I was doing a marathon, and you have to do 3 MCQs per day. So I was doing like 10 MCQs per day. So yeah, it definitely helped me push through the rest of the MCQs,
10
which were left
modules,
behind.
10 modules. Okay.
Yeah,
And
no, yeah, it was 10 modules, but yeah.
modules per day, yeah. And like the GT scores that were that of the GTs that you gave initially, were
Yeah.
they also scoring this much only? Your score was very good in that also,
I
or did
okay.
you
I
gradually
never.
increase?
No, I was like 210. I was like initially 210. So I did not drop less than 200 ever. So I was consistently scoring at 210, and then it increased to 230, and then for PYQs it became 265. So like it was hovering around 230, 240. So I was very
Wow.
confident that I would get in between that only.
Yeah, but you had started giving GTs only from February when you had finished your first revision, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah,
Great. So maybe that is why, because all your concepts are very clear that time.
yeah.
So that gave you an edge from the beginning in the GT itself.
That's right.
What was
Yeah.
your national mock FMG rank
So
score?
my national mock FMG rank was around 236, 236.
Okay, so it is very much like what your score here is right now,
Yeah.
yes?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that is what we always see, that the score matches. And in spite of getting this much score and in spite of doing revision 6 times, you told me that you still in the end feel that maybe not. You still feel that maybe your preparation is. So in between your preparation, whenever you felt down, what did you do to keep yourself motivated?
So my primary motivation source was definitely my mom and dad, and gym helped me a lot. So I used to go to gym every day. So that
Wow.
also helped me a lot.
How many hours?
It
How
was
many
it was
hours?
like 2 hours, 2 hours in gym.
Okay, good, great. And can you tell us like what your day was like when you did your notes, when you did your questions, and how did you formulate your revision during the day, during your revision time?
So I used to so we used to plan actually of all the subjects. We used to plan first. We have to do two subjects revision, and then we have to simultaneously do and like that we did all of the subjects left. So our primary difficulty were in PSL. PSM was one of the hard subjects which we felt, but yeah, we really studied hard with that subject. So
Okay, so like I just asked you to tell the students like how you used to go to the gym also, right? 2 hours you used to go
yeah.
to. So what time exactly you woke up? How much videos? How many hours
So
you get to the videos, and then what time you did
yeah,
to the MCQs? That will just give the students an idea how, along with
definitely.
doing something that they love to do, they can study also and get
So
such a wonderful score also.
yeah. So I used to wake up early, like around 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then I used to sit studying around 10:30. My partner used to come at around 11:30, and then we used to study the whole day, and we used to finish our study. We used to finish our studying like at 9 o'clock, and then I used to go to gym at 10 o'clock, and then I used to come at 12 o'clock at night.
Okay, and
So
during
yeah,
from 9 to like 9, 12 hours, uh, were you taking breaks in between?
yeah, we were taking breaks in between, but it was not. It was like very strict. We were taking around 5 minutes only. Like for 5 to 6 hours, we were taking 5 minutes only. So that was one of the you have to stick to the pattern. So you have to take 5 minutes. That is only 5 minutes. So you should not make it like 10 minutes. So yeah, we were very strict on that.
And were you also very strict on your revision strategy that if I have to finish it within 1 month, this is the time that I've
Yes.
allotted for one subject, not
Yes.
even 1 hour extra to that, not even one day, half day extra to that
Yeah,
subject?
yeah. So,
Taking that also?
yeah, the funny thing is, actually, we were doing that, but what we used to set is our daily targets. Not weekly, but our daily targets, like what we will achieve, like at the end of the day. So we used to like always say that we should not be keeping anything behind. So we used to always struggle to get to that, and we have achieved everything. So we used to study like at that part.
Wow. So that used to make you not waste even 5 more minutes in your
No.
break, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, yeah. So that is such an amazing strategy that we always tell the students that how to top and get a wonderful score in the PG entrance exams or the any entrance exam is just an open secret. You have to start your preparation early. You have to clear your concepts. You have to do the MCQs. You have to give GTs persistently. Everybody knows that, right? But it is
Yeah.
only the one who is
Consistent.
consistent, who is persistent in spite of no matter what happens, is the one who will reach there, who will not like sit down and feel that no, even if in days of um, feeling very low, you know that no, you still have to go on, and whatever
So
it is, just keep today as the target, and
yeah.
whatever you are doing in that day, just take one day at a time, and continue that, doing that every day, right?
So I want to tell all my viewers that I used to feel low as well. So it is not a straight cycle. It is up and down. It is very normal that you go through that. But make sure that you studied like 10 to 12 hours a day, and no excuses whatsoever. So I think that is the only secret: hard work and consistency. Nothing
Wow,
else.
great. Thank you so much, Dr. Aditya. And
Thank you.
I'm sure we are going to find you and interview you with Meet PG also, and you have to be there also.
Definitely,
Thank you
definitely.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a
Thank you.
wonderful future. Thank
You
you.
as well. Thank you.